Hello, fellow budgeters. My name is Brandy, and you're watching From Debt to Dreams. And on this channel, we're paying off over $400,000 worth of debt. But don't you fret, way more than half of that is our mortgage. Today, we're doing our play and pay video. And we're playing with $150. I'm not going to count it. It's the same every single week. So you are going to have $150. What am I talking about? $125. $125. Okay. I am making a change this this time around. I have really felt like, okay, let me start. My husband and I believe in tithing. However, we cannot tithe as much as we wish that we could in our monthly budget. So I always start this with a faith-based savings challenge, and I used to roll a 6-sided die. I have felt like I can move that up to a 10-sided die and be happy with what that is. It feels more sacrificial to me, even though it's literally only $4 more. But I really want to give. But I also want to pay off debt. I've got lots of things to do. Okay, so that was a 5. So even with our 10-sided die, we're still at $5. So all together, with this roll and save from the Faithful Dash, we have 25, 6, and 7. All right. And the next one we always do before we start rotating through, is, sorry, getting out my scratch paper so that I don't get my stuff, is this one from the Floating Funds. It is Yer Savin Harry, and we're doing this to save for our emergency fund. It saves us $455. So we are going to do the rest of this row. So we have 2 plus 6 plus 7 plus 5 plus 4 puts us at $24. Let me see if there is a 1. There is. So we're going to do 25. And let's count this, and then I will color it in. So we are now at 200, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 1 and 2. $282. And let's get that colored in. Awesome. We're getting really close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows and a 5 right here. So about 6 more weeks. And then we're done with that one. Man, that's awesome. Okay, then we start rotating through. And last time we ended here on our, this is from Plan to Save Designs, who I don't believe is on YouTube anymore. It won't let me tag her in my videos. So what we've been doing here, I believe, is rolling an 8-sided die. That's what we're gonna do today. And we're going to see what we got. A 1. I'm rolling again. I want more than that. 3. Okay, so we're gonna do one more. 3, 3, and 1, so that's $7. Okay, 5, 6, and 7. All right, we're gonna move over here to Buttercup Budgets. This is a 6-sided die. This is my new pet, and you keep rolling until one of these is filled up, and that's when you figure out which pet is yours. We got a 4, so we got a cute little hippo again. All right, let's see if I have $1 in here. I do. Do I have a 5 in here? I do. I don't want to run out of money. Okay, so we put in $4, but it's going to look like we put in 10 so far. So we just need to remember that when we're going through it. All right, then we've got this one. This is Thrifty 50 from Saving with Sam. Grab my scratcher, and we're just going to go right here. All right, so we got a 4 and a 3 for 7. Okay. I love this one. Oh, if I could pick it up. how's everybody's weeks going? We're going well. I'm trying to think when this one comes. I'm filming way ahead of the schedule, and I believe this one is going to be going up on, I don't even know. At this point, I can't even remember where we're at. But I think right now we are in Georgia when you're seeing this. And we're there to hang out with cousins and to do like a VBS camp at the church that my brother-in-law is a pastor at. Okay, this is from Moonstone Budgets. It says, "Who's afraid of little old me? Well, you should be. You should be." And it's a quote from one of my favorite Taylor Swift songs. And that's a 6. So there we go. I thought I might want to do it again, but we're fine. We'll just keep doing it the way we usually do. All right, this one comes from Betty Budgets. This is the Otterific Savings Challenge. And I do know we were using a 4-sided die for this. So I'm going to get a different color marker. Blue is not going to work on there. Sorry. Looking for a marker. Oh, let's try gold. Okay, we landed right here the last time and 1, which means we got an otter, and an otter is $3, so let's go again. Another 1, so 2, 4, 5. And let's keep going. Another 1 for 4. And 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3. So we had 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. So let's put this 5 back and do 10, 11, and 12. And that's where we'll end for this time. Whew, that gold marker is a smelly one. Oof. All right. Then we come over here to this super cute Sesame Street one from Boss Babe Budgets. You know this about me. I love children's programming, and Sesame Street is one of my very favorites. So I was so excited when I saw this on her Ko-fi. I was like, yep, getting that. Okay, so that was a 5. I decided to go again because why not? For 3, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And actually, you know what I'm going to do? Because I know there's $8 in there. I'm going to take $2 out and put in a 10. Let's get rid of these 10s. Okay. Then we come over here to Bayesian Girl Budgets, where this one it says Birthday Girl. And we're going to roll a 4-sided die to see how many of these $5 candles we're going to cross off today. And 4. So we're going to put in $20. So there's our 20. And we'll do 1, 2, 3, and 4. Perfect. Okay. Oh, we're back here to the hide and seek. So we're rolling that 10-sided die for 8. So I'm going to take 2 of these dollars and put in a 10. And we're going to move on to our new pet. Come on, 5. Let's get some of that tiger. Let's get that tiger on the board. L1. Let's go again. And 4 for $5, but that is a 1 for the rock. And a 1 for the hippo. I think the hippo is going to be our new pet. Okay. And here we are back at Thrifty 50. And that's a 6, so I'm putting in $6. So we get to rotate again, and we're coming right back here to Moonstone Budgets. Let's see here. So that was another 5 and a 3 for 8. 6, 7, and 8. How much money do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, $5. So let's see. If we come in here, we have the potential of getting more than 5. So we're going to stop there. We're going to put in our Clippy. We didn't finish anything today, but that's okay. That's what happens sometimes. And we're going to put this $5 in our floating funds. Yer Savin Harry. So let's do this 1 and this 4. Perfect. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so all together, I know we've counted this already, but we're going to count it again because it's time to go through all of it anyway. So in Yer Savin Harry, sorry, let me clean up my mess a little bit. There we go. Okay, so in Yer Savin Harry, we now have 10, 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 81, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 287. So exciting. I can't wait to throw that back into the checking account, especially after we had to use a lot of money from Sadie. Okay, so in Moonstone Budgets, Who's Afraid of Little Old Me, we put in today 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So all together, we have 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 7, 8, 9, 60. We have $60 so far. Is that right? Yeah. Wow. And this is a mystery save. I don't know how much is in there. Okay, in our Otterific challenge, we put in $12. So all together, we have 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. That's awesome. Whoops. And that one, we're like, I don't know how I'm going to do it. We'll see. All right, in our Sesame Street one from Boss Babe Budgets, we put in 8. I took $2 out of here, so now we have $16. All right, we put in $20 into our birthday savings from Beijing Girl Budgets, and we have $30 now, which means we're a little more than halfway. I think that's a safe 65, I think. In our Roll and Save Hide and Seek World Champion, we put in $15 today. Or we took some money out. Anyway, 20, 30, 35, and $40 in our Roll and Save. That's good news. Okay. In our new pet, I can't remember exactly how much money we put in there because I remember I did some condensing. So now we have 20, 30, 45, 46. $46 in my new pet. And we might finish this next week. And in Thrifty 50, which I think is so fun. They're like in a thrift store. Like, how fun is that? 5, 10, 11, 12, $13 going into Thrifty 50. And we have 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. $19. All right, well, nothing finished, but that's all right. Maybe we'll get to next time. Okay, I hope that you have a really great weekend, and I will see you on Monday with a video. I don't remember exactly what it is because I'm filming everything out of order and ahead of time, and so I can't remember what it is. It might be, gosh, is it a cash stuffing? No, I don't think so. It might be my cash unstuffing. I should have written all this down. I'm so sorry. Anyway, I hope that you have a really great weekend. I'll see you on Monday in my next video. Bye.